The coming of the computerized coin, AMP, in the year 2020 is a critical commitment by DeFi to the whole world. Not on the grounds that there are relatively few late players during the pandemic, but since very few have decided to work from an alternate organization by and large, standing a class separated as far as beginning and execution. AMP is known to run on Flexa organization, collateralizing installments as a computerized token. Likewise, there is a definite AMP value expectation referenced here. What makes AMP exceptional? Flexa organization's local symbolic AMP has made moment installment approvals conceivable, stopping the course of exchanges. It is to the client's honor that they can stake and ensure any type of significant worth trade, be it computerized installments, government-issued money trade, credit appropriations, property deals, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. A devoted class of experts and financial backers has an AMP. The organization's local symbolic co-created by Flexa Organization and Consensus, a thought that changed into a progressive ERC20 token making waves on the AMP crypto trade and comparable innovations. AMP token, the less popular realities. A significant in addition to of AMP is that one can execute rates as the organization grows, adding to an exceptional expansion in the quantity of diggers, upheld by a strong and high data transmission public blockchain stage. The issue AMP has tended to is the openness issues and catching deceitful or fake exchanges by peers wherein an affirmed block can follow the former block. AMP is an Ethereum-based token, and it goes about as guarantee for installments that are made utilizing the Flexa organization and comparable advances. The underpinning of AMP depends completely on the numerical consistency of the whole blockchain-empowered exchange, which is cross-checked without uncovering any information or message on the other party engaged with the exchange. Subsequently, security impediments are captured first. A striking trademark that hangs out in this convention is that it guarantees liquidity and guarantees lightning-quick speed of exchanges on the organization. This noticeable quality makes it interesting contrasted with other Ethereum-based decentralized money conventions and, simultaneously, lays out a plenty of mining roads. Consequently, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to name the capability of AMP tokens as impetuses in executing brilliant agreements and moving assets. AMP token, specialized investigation. Going by the specialized investigation, AMP's cost has had a notable journey since its send-off, which could be the primary justification for its ubiquity. The ongoing cost of AMP remains at $0, with a market cap of $202,474,228. The 24 hours exchanging volume of AMP coin remains at $4,411,977, with a flowing stock of 42,227,702,186 AMP. In light of verifiable information, the coin began its excursion at $0, and it supported this cost level till February 2021. Afterward, it enlisted an unexpected spike and crossed 3 cents. From that point forward, it kept on exchanging reasonably till June. On June 16th, AMP recorded an unequaled high of 12 cents. Notwithstanding, from that point forward, the coin denoted a sharp drop. In 2022, things turned less fortunate for AMP as the cost constantly exchanged the downtrend. Right now, in 2023, the token has denoted a fair recuperation and keeps on exchanging around $0. In view of our AMP cost expectations, AMP is a terrible long-haul speculation. The cost visualization for 2024 is $0. Toward the start of December 2023, the AMP cost may be around $0 to our AMP estimate. Greatest cost $0, least cost $0. The typical AMP cost for the month will be around $0. AMP gauge toward the month's end is $0. The cost of AMP is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of 1 cent in 2025. The AMP cost can arrive at a greatest degree of 1 cent with the typical cost of 1 cent all through 2025. In the principal half of 2024, the AMP cost will move to $0. In the final part, the cost would add $0, close the year at $0, which is plus 107% to the ongoing cost. Through latest things, financial backer opinion, and the general heading of the AMP digital money market capitalization, we think AMP has a long-haul procuring potential and a decent possibility visiting the 1 cent in 2025 as long as the pattern proceeds, and this will make it a wise venture. The vertical pattern has been anticipated simply on the benefits of AMP, viz. Security and dependability. AMP is a computerized guarantee token that offers obvious confirmations of collateralization for a steam move. AMP value expectation 2023. AMP has laid out a quick, solid environment and works with the client experience of the item. If the drive for a practical AMP crypto world go on into 2023, the AMP cost might try and see a worldview rush. Also, subsequently, as per AMP cost forecast, it will be productive to put cash in AMP at the ongoing cost to acquire great returns from now on. AMP value expectation 2024. Many theories are proceeding for AMP. particularly keeping in context the specialized headways and blasting areas of progress the corporate has plans on. There is a gauge that the AMP cost might reach 1 cent. The blessing has been finished by significant security and versatility highlights. The intriguing special endeavors might wrap up, making the clients gather the additions. AMP Value Expectation 2025. The usefulness behind AMP is cut by geniuses. By 2025, the token is set to get a move on with other cryptographic forms of money to show up at a cost of 15 cents. A stunning idealism is anticipated for AMP primarily because of its predictable exhibition throughout the following 4 years. Consequently, brokers ought to allude to our AMP conjecture before they put resources into AMP. AMP Value Expectation 2026. Clients can investigate as needs be and remember AMP for their portfolio alongside other AMP crypto cost expectation coins for bringing in cash altogether soon. Supported by vigorous shrewd agreements, the AMP cost may effectively contact 2 cents before the year's over 2026. AMP Value Forecasts 2027. AMP digital currency specialists generally plan for long-haul cost targets as opposed to a transient ventures. With a touch of persistence and keeping their expectations high in the drawn-out AMP value, financial backers can expect a circle back toward the finish of 2027 as the reception of AMP would develop dramatically. By when AMP would be not anymore a gullible participant in the realm of digital forms of money, however, a carefully prepared player is turning 2 cents. There is no certain shot digital currency conjecture for any of the current crypto coins. Taking into account the verifiable information in digital money markets, AMP is good to go to certify areas of strength for its as a significant fascination among its clients, accomplices, and dealers' local area. AMP might support an uplifting perspective in the event that the cost exchanges with numerous bullish moves. The street ahead is loaded with pedals, gave the speculation guidance or certainty continues blasting, bringing about a significant push to the cost, taking it to cross all obstructions and scaling 3 cents. AMP Value Forecast 2029. In the event that the market keeps on being ideal, the AMP cost is set to break all boundaries and perform abundantly, scaling the top in 2029 according to our AMP estimate. Violating all restrictions throughout the year, the AMP token will doubtlessly cross 4 cents. AMP Value Expectation 2030. By 2030, the AMP token will have a greatest cost of 6 cents with a base cost of $0.045 all year long. Simultaneously, the AMP crypto may exchange at a normal of 5 cents in 2030 in view of our AMP figure. Is AMP crypto an air pocket? Individuals in all actuality do have this confusion as AMP digital forms of money are inclined to unpredictability and furthermore have high gamble. It is a similar case, however, with government-issued types of money too. In any case, AMP has endured for an extremely long period. There is a balance of organic market, and AMP has ended up being steady. Is AMP safe? Indeed, without a doubt. It is profoundly impossible that AMP gets hacked basically in light of the fact that it is an Ethereum-based advanced token. As clients of AMP, you are in any case bosses of your own wallet, and thus care thereof falls in